Hello everyone, this is Holiday Inflatable Fanatic, and before we go any farther, I just want to ask you guys to stay to the end of the video, because at the end of the video, I will be reviewing that big piece of evidence that I have, and I promise you, I don't lie, I don't clickbait or anything like that. This is really solid evidence, and it's really mind-boggling to me, so please stick around, you won't regret it. So pretty much today, I'm just going to go over my Spirit of Halloween theme theory for this year. So right off the bat, I am going to say, I think this year's theme will be a carnival, and then the back of Spirit of Halloween, I think it's going to be a freak show. And the first reason why I think it's a carnival is obviously because of the props. We're going to get to the props in just a minute. So the first prop we're going to look at, here's the picture, is the Digit-Eye Clown, which they have which we've seen in the Spirit sneak peek. Very cool design. The next clown is the white painted clown, very creepy looking. This third clown is like a classic clown with a big red nose, very creepy too. This is a child clown. We have Uncle Charlie, which is a return fan favorite of many. And this is one not released yet by Spirit, but this is the Mr. Salty. He's very cool. He's actually two clowns, and you'll see the photo in a second. But it's just another clown prop. But with all of these, it's total 6, plus Crouchy is coming back. So that's 7 clowns right there. So yeah, here's so it's actually 2 clowns in one, which is kind of cool. So for the freak show, there's a good amount of props that would work. For example, this is like a creepy looking face. It kind of reminds me of a lizard, so if it was some sort of lizard man, that would totally work for a freak show. You know, when you see freak show signs or something, sometimes they show you like a person with scales or stuff, and I feel like this would work. Or it looks like a vampire, so either one of those would work. This is like a lot of people are thinking this is Krampus, and that would also work, kind of demonic old man. This is a creepy old girl. She's like hanging from the ceiling, so that would definitely work. This is a mutated design, like it's a mutated figure with a pig face, so that most definitely fits freak show. Along with this dog, a mutated dog. We think it may be from like a movie. I'm not exactly sure. I heard some haunters say that. And then this is like a creepy girl. She also works. She also has like clown makeup to me. I don't know why. But yeah. And this is the one that's stretching it a little bit, but you know, it could work, who knows. And this is the old grandma, and obviously if it's a demonic grandma, it works, or old lady, whatever. So when we come to fleshing zombie, I was thinking, how exactly does that work for a freak show? And I think the freak show will more or less be Spirit's way of like, hey, we can put any prop here if we want, because anything literally works. And I guess zombies work because they kind of are like, you know, messed up, mutated humans. So yeah, why not? So next I'm gonna go to the sign. So here's my second piece of evidence that I found. This is from 2008, the farmhouse in the back. And it's a sign that says, warning, children left unattended will be sold to the circus. I have that circle, and that has to be there for a reason. It's not just, you know, it's definitely hinting at something. And then the next one is actually from last year. It was in the back in the dock where Waving Wally was, and it's a carnival sign, and it says Spirit underneath it. And this is going to be an important piece of evidence to the last piece of evidence, which we will get to very shortly. But yeah, it definitely, the fact that it's next to Waving Wally 2 definitely hints at something. Alrighty, and here's the big piece of evidence that we were waiting for. Woohoo, woohoo. Alrighty, here it comes. So, after looking at this, I think the dock represents different years. Experimental Eddie being 2017, Double Trouble 2018, Headless Help 2019, and Waving Wally 2020. Each slot represents a different year. You may be wondering, why exactly do you think that? I'm gonna go over everything why I believe this way. I'm gonna start with Experimental Eddie. So, Experimental Eddie if you look behind him, the picture's coming up. I have it circled in yellow. You can see the Spirit Hollow sign. And the Spirit Hollow sign was the 2017 front theme that they had. So that's definitely hinting at, something, the fact that they put that there, especially behind Experimental Eddie. And I think it's significant that they put it behind Experimental Eddie, because Experimental Eddie reminds a lot of people a lot of the High Voltage Zombie, which is shown right here. A lot of the same function and the same concept, so yeah, who knows. Next is 2018, and 2018 kind of self-explanatory. There's nothing really of the theme itself that relates to it, but the prop in that slot. The prop is Double Trouble, and Double Trouble, as you can see here, was actually from the farmhouse in the back of 2018. So yeah, it's a 2018 prop that returned. So next is Headless Help. He's 2019, and the reason why I think Headless Help has nothing special, but he is an original design for 2019, so it makes sense if he would represent 2019. Plus, out of all the props that we got, I guess he best represents like the fish, ocean theme that we got. And lastly, we have 2020. And 2020 is a clown, so it would only make sense for it to be a circus carnival theme. And obviously with that sign in the back, definitely hints that it would be carnival. And Waving Wally is, a very generic clown. He's definitely, he represents just clowns on their own. There's nothing special, too specific with him. He's just a waving clown. And the next thing I'm going to get to is a lot of his phrases. And this could be seen as the fourth piece of evidence, but I may be stretching it a little bit. But he says, "You look like a natural for a freak show," which definitely hints with the freak show. Plus, above, he says, "Everyone has good childhood memories of the carnival." So he mentions both the carnival and freak show in his phrases. And a lot of his phrases just talk about, going to the carnival, going to the freak show, what you may see in a carnival. So, who knows? Maybe his phrases or, him himself is hinting at something. But that is pretty much my big piece of evidence. With all of that, it has to be more than a coincidence that those props are lined up in that way, and along with, what's in the background of the theme. So, I don't, it's definitely not a coincidence. But leave a comment down below of what you guys think. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. Hopefully, I would love a carnival theme, freak show theme. I think that would be really awesome. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions, if you like that theme or not. And if you guys have any other evidence or any other ideas that may support this or refute this, please let me know. Alright, you guys, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.